Alright everyone, today we're looking at the M62 AI translation earbuds and seeing if they really live up to their claim of translating up to 144 languages. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, it means the world to me, but let's get into it. So you can see here on my screen, these are the M62 AI translation earbuds. They look pretty much like a pair of normal wireless earbuds, but the big selling point is obviously the translation feature, right? So they say the product is advertised as supporting 144 languages and accents, which sounds pretty impressive for a pair of earbuds of this size. The idea is pretty cool too. You connect the earbuds to your phone, use the translation app, choose the languages you're speaking, and the system is supposed to translate the conversation through the earbuds. There are even different modes for things like two-person conversations where each person can use an earbud. But here's one thing a lot of people misread or overlook. The earbuds aren't doing this completely on their own. It clearly says the translation feature requires the accompanying app and a connection to your phone. Right? That's a big deal. Without that setup, the M62 works basically like a regular pair of Bluetooth earbuds with no translation. And that's not a bad thing, it's just a lot of modern gadgets rely on an app. The important question is whether the translation itself actually works well. Now, there are reports showing that the translation feature can work, especially with simple conversations, but there are also complaints about delays, glitches, and inaccurate translation. One hands-on review described the app as slow and unreliable during normal conversations, while other reviews found that the translation works, but isn't always instant or accurate. So what about the 144 languages claim? Well, the number itself isn't completely made up. Manuals for different versions of the M62 do list support for 144 languages or language variations through the dedicated app, right? But there's a difference between supporting 144 languages and being able to perfectly translate 144 languages instantly, right? That's where I think the advertisement really gives you the wrong impression. Imagine you're having a normal conversation with someone, right? You're not going to speak in perfectly separated sentences every time. People pause, talk quickly, change their wording, interrupt each other, right? And sometimes have background noise around them. That's a much harder situation for a translation system than simply translating one short sentence at a time. And some people who have actually used the M62 system have reported exactly these kinds of problems. One reviewer said that earbuds struggled when conversations became more natural and flowing, with delays and misinterpretations becoming way more noticeable. There's also setup. You don't just take these out of the box and immediately start translating. You need the app, Bluetooth connection, and in some versions a QR code binding process before the translation feature becomes available. So if you're buying these specifically because you want a pair of earbuds that magically translate anything you hear, that's not what you're getting, right? Now, are the M62 earbuds completely useless? No, it's still useful. They can still function as regular Bluetooth earbuds for music and calls, and the translation feature can be useful for simple conversations when everything is set up properly. The problem is that the experience doesn't seem as seamless as the advertising makes it look. And that's why I wouldn't get too excited about the 144 language or language number translation by itself. The number sounds incredible, but what matters more is actually how accurate and quickly those languages are translated when you actually try to have a conversation. So does the M62 really translate 144 languages real time? Technically, the product and its app claims support for 144 languages, but I wouldn't expect perfect real-time translation across all of them, right? The translation can work, but some users do report problems, delays, setup issues, and inconsistency accuracies. But yeah, that's it for this investigation. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. It means the world to me. And for more honest reviews and scam investigations, I'll see you in the next video.